Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 117. Available now. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So, I just saw Gran Turismo. Turismo. It's based on a true story, as every single element of the marketing has let you know. But that true story is immersed in the Gran Turismo video game, the PlayStation game. It stars Archie Madique. I know I said that wrong, but I hope I was close. David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, Jaimin Hansu, Jerry Halliwell, Thomas Kretschmann. It's directed by Neil Blomkamp, who directed District 9, Elysium, and Chappie. You got this guy who, since he was a kid, he's wanted to be a racer. His like passion is playing this game. He gets a chance to race online, and if he wins, he gets a chance to race in real life. Like, as you can see, like I didn't even swap out posters for this movie. Like, I was interested because the plot is interesting. If all of this really happened, and like I said, according to the marketing, all this really happened, but I was not excited at all. And I was definitely proven wrong. I kind of loved this movie. Like, right off the bat, I think this might be my second favorite Neil Blomkamp movie. Like, it's been almost 15 years, and nobody's going to admit it, but District 9 is a damn classic. District 9 is a modern-day classic. Sharlto Copley was not in this movie. Wow. He's one of the, like, henchmen. He's Jodie Foster's henchman. He's obviously the lead in District 9. He's one of Jodie Foster's henchmen in Elysium, which I remember thinking Elysium was good, but I don't know if it was this good. And then he voiced Chappie. Chappie is borderline ass. When your long-term dreams and goals don't line up with what the expectation is, when it's bigger, when your dreams and goals are basically to do something special that other people don't have the balls to pursue and make it out of your local community, you get doubted, you get laughed at, you get shit on. And a lot of that shit happens. You take a lot of that from your close friends, from your family, and it sucks. I have lived that shit. I have had people close to me tell me that my talents weren't nothing more than a hobby, that grasping at straws, pipe dream, head in the clouds. And so, like, I related to the main character in this movie, and it got me. And then David Harbour has just become one of those actors that just elevates anything he's in. It's like he turned a corner. I don't know when it was. Stranger Things. Cause like he had like villain roles, like antagonistic roles in like The Equalizer, A Walk Among the Tombstones. And he was like the suit in Suicide Squad. Stranger Things comes out and he's getting all these, like, he's getting a lot more material and he's killing it. He's kind of great. Like, the racing was intense. The racing was exciting. The racing was filmed really well. But it's the Archie Madique and David Harbour relationship that drove this movie home for me. Like, where they start to where they end is just such a great arc. Like, I've seen people compare this to Rocky. If you want to call it the Rocky of racing movies, fine. it's got a similar through line, but the Archie Madikwe, David Harbour relationship is very Rocky and Mickey. Like Orlando Bloom is good, but he's kind of just a douchebag suit who's all about the publicity and all about the public relation. Yeah, man, like I said, the races were exciting. There's some emotional hits, and the second half of this movie has like 2 or 3 like really emotional moments. This is kind of like the weirdest video. If we're calling this, if we're putting this in the video game movies category, this is kind of like a weird situation where like it's not based on the game. You're not taking aspects of the game and making a movie. You're taking a guy's story who loved the game, and that was his way into the job that he always wanted. And like, I wanted 1997. The Spice Girls was kind of like on top of the world. 1997, Jaime Hansu kind of like had his breakout role in Amistad. And now Ginger Spice and Jaime Hansu are playing parents in this movie. The world is funny. And it's still crazy to me that Sharlto Copley was not in this movie. He could have played the Thomas Kretschmann role, but whatever. With all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, Gran Turismo was dope. So have you seen Gran Turismo, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently put up reviews for Blue Beetle, Strays, and The Meg and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Next weekend, I'm definitely gonna watch and review The Equalizer 3. I hope to watch and review Bottoms, no promises. After that, Haunting in Venice is probably my next review. We did Mutant Mayhem spoilers. We did Blue Beetle spoilers on the podcast. Check that out. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.